houses that were transferred here in Las Casas, Filipinas, the Azucar. These houses came from different parts of the Philippines. We transferred them here piece by piece and plants by plants in order to restore them and show you guys the value or the significance they play in the Philippine history. Among these houses, sir, we are going to enter selected some. But before we do so, I would have to ask you to remove your footwears as a sign of paying respect to the former owner of the houses. Because, ma'am and sir, this is an old Filipino tradition that we are trying to redeem. So to start with, ma'am and sir, that is our first house, kung saan po tayo nanggaling kanina. And that house is what we call Casa Mexico. The Casa Mexico was found in Mexico, Pampanga. But when we found that house in Mexico, Pampanga, its parts were already delaminated or dismantled in a certain junk shop there. So what we did, ma'am and sir, is just to buy those parts from the junk shop, and in order to rebuild the house, we used its old photograph as our basis. And upon the reconstruction of our Casa Mexico, that now serves as our front office and receiving area. Once again, ma'am and sir, our Casa Mexico from the province of Mexico, Pampanga. Another house from the province of Pampanga, ma'am and sir, is this white house at your back. And this is what we call Casa Candaba. The Casa Candaba is considered the oldest house among the 27 houses we have here. And this is the picture of the house when it was still in Candaba, Pampanga.
Paano nyo na-transfer dito?
Dinidismantle po natin yung bawat parte ng bahay, nilalagyan po natin ng mark, bawat isang parte, tsaka po natin nire-restore.
Oh, it's like a Lego blocks.
Puzzle na 3G nga lang po.
It's like a Lego.
This is the picture of the house when it was still in Candaba, Pampanga. And as I mentioned earlier, this house is considered the oldest among the 27 houses because it was built in Candaba, Pampanga way back 1780 pa po. So imagine it's over 200 years na po sa ngayon. And our Casa Candaba became historical in 1961. It was used as the bahay na bato for the characters of Kapitan Tiago and Maria Clara in the immortal epic movie Noli Me Tangere. That is the film adaptation based on the novel written by our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal. And that particular movie was directed by our national artist for film, director Gerardo de Leon. However, year 1970, when that house, the Casa Candaba, was no longer occupied by its original owners, it was converted into different commercial establishments. They built a sari-sari store, a tailoring shop, and a pharmacy and a clinic at the lower ground floor of the house, while the second floor of the house was converted into a cinema or a movie house. But now, here in Las Casas, when Casa Candaba was transferred, it is still under construction up until today, but in the near future, that will become one of our houses for rent with 10 big bedrooms. Once again, ma'am and sir, the Casa Candaba from Victoria Street,
kasi naman ang family siya.
Mula pa sa probinsya ng Pampanga, dumiretso tayo tungo sa south. Katabing probinsya niya sa south, at tinutukoy ko po ang bahay niya ito. Na merong nakatayong topless sa white lady sa kanyang harapan. And that house is what we call Casa San Miguel. And the Casa San Miguel was originally built in San Miguel.
Ang mga old houses, high ceiling.
And it was right for the very beginning.
Nung kami po sa
Now, the
Bigan,
Casa San Miguel serves as the largest house for rent for in Las Casas.
yan na experience.
And for 20 to 30 persons. And now, Mr. That is the only house for rent here in Las Casas, which includes your own gaming facilities inside. Because at the second floor of that house, you will get to enjoy your own chessboard, billiards table, and your own mahjong set, sir. Once again, our Casa San Miguel from San Miguel, Bulacan. So the first house that we're going to enter this morning is this 3-story house at your front. And this house is what we call Casa Bizantina or Casa Binondo Tres from San Nicolas, Binondo, Manila. And this is the picture of the house when it was still in Binondo.
Sa Bakuan ang gano'n na pang
Kaya pa rin, ang marami pa-transfer.
No, not really, sir. The roof were originally made from Tisa. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sa shells, right?
Because we were not
Yeah, kaya dapat ang galing naman.
Yes, sir. Exactly. So going back to my story, ma'am, sir, the Casa Bizantina was originally built in Binondo, Manila way back. And ma'am, sir, the Casa Bizantina is considered the first ever 3-story building built in Binondo, Manila. And this house became historical when 1914 to 1918. It was leased to Instituto de Manila for their elementary and secondary school. However, when the school Instituto de Manila was transferred to Sampaloc, Manila, the school became what we know now as University of Manila or UM campus till today. However, after World War II, ma'am and sir, this house was inhabited by 50 informal settlers Alexander's family o mga squatters. So mula po sa ganitong kondisyon ng bahay, naging ganito po ang kalagayan niya after the World War II. Nang matagpuan natin ang bahay, this was the condition of the house before the house was transferred here in the
Ano naman ang scatter yan eh. Siyempre, abanan kasi ang dami.
Yung informal settlers na po ang nakatira. It was even declared by the local government of Binondo as a condemned building. Hindi na nga daw po maaaring tirhan dahil
Ang
oras
tawag
ang
nila sa
siya
squatter,
ay
informal
Pero wala naman po
settler.
sa ganitong kalagayan ng bahay. Ito na po ang bahay sa ngayon. Labis po natin sinaganda. Because the Casa Vicentine or the Casa Binondo 3 now serves as the premium hotel here in Las Casas, in which it has 7 bedrooms. For rent, you could rent the whole house or just the individual rooms. And this is the only house for rent here in Las Casas, which includes your full butler service, standard captain and breakfast, and the toiletries like shampoo and soap na gagamitin niyo po sa loob. Ang brand naman po ay Hermes. So ngayon, mami, sir, nasa natin yung lower camera of the house para po makita niyo ang ganda nito. Dito na po tayo sa loob, mami, sir. Pasok po tayo, mami, sir.